What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode. Today we're going to talk about the heavyweight destroyer, Sergei Pavlovich, man. I know I'm a little late to the party, and I've been meaning to record this video after the Curtis Blaydes fight, but I got a little busy. I'm a little behind. But, man, Sergei Pavlovich, this guy refuses to leave the first round. Like, he's got 6 wins, all in the first round. He even has a loss in the first round against Alistair Overeem, but this man just refuses to get out of the first round, at least in the UFC. You know, I haven't seen a lot of his fights out of the UFC, but at least in the UFC, he refuses to leave the first round, whether it's win or lose. But last 3 wins over Blaydes, Tuivasa, Derek Lewis. I mean, this guy is just a destroyer. And the cool thing that I really like about Sergey is he's a big, intimidating heavyweight, but this man is technical. He's got speed. Of course, he's got power being a heavyweight, but this man is technical. He uses straight punches. He uses hooks that are not big and looping. He uses uppercuts. That rear uppercut is a devastating weapon for Sergei Pavlovich. But let me talk more about on the boxing. This guy, I don't care about Volkov. This is the real Drago. This is the real Drago right here. But this guy, I noticed when he was fighting Tai Tuivasa before he put him out, he had him on the cage throwing bombs at him, but he was angling out and throwing good tight shots like that. He wasn't trying to loop and get him out of there like a wild, like kind of like Tuivasa and Derek Lewis and all them fight. They kind of just start swinging. Even Francis starts swinging like this, looking crazy, man. But Sergei Pavlovich is a technical heavyweight, man, and I love to see it. I love to see it. But there's a few things that haven't been answered yet with old Pavlovich. Yeah, he's a finisher, and yeah, he gets everyone out there in the first round, but how good is the gas tank of Pavlovich? Can he maintain that pace and that cardio and that output and everything for 5 rounds? It's yet to be answered because we haven't seen him outside of that. I would give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I don't think he can go all 5 rounds with that big pace like that. I think he can probably put a good 2 to 3 rounds in there before he starts to slow down and gas out. But he hasn't needed it lately. He just puts everyone out, man. But that's a big question. Does he have the gas tank to last in the championship rounds, especially with somebody like John Jones, who is experienced? They got the skills to hang in there. He's got the wrestling capabilities. We've seen what Alistair Overeem did to Sergey. I mean, that's been a few years from now. He's obviously grown since then, but someone who is not a grappler like Alistair Overeem grappled him and finished him on the ground. So we all know John Jones is way above Alistair Overeem in that aspect. So that's yet to be answered to see what he can do. But from what we have seen, he's got a granite chin because when he fought Curtis Blaydes and Tuivasa, he got tagged with some big shots, took it on the chin, and didn't even seem to phase him. This guy's a tank, bro. Tank. He takes big shots. He delivers even bigger shots. He takes shots that are huge, but he hits people with shots that they cannot take like he can. But we're going to go back to that Curtis Blaydes fight. What was Curtis Blaydes thinking? What are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? You're probably one of the better grapplers in that division. Why are you standing and trading with Pavlovich, who is before that on a 5-fight win streak and KO and everybody in the first round? Dude's got dynamite in his hands. What was he thinking? Like, what was the game plan in that? Stand and bang, see if you can beat him, got something to prove? Like, bro, no. Like, someone that dangerous in front of you, you cannot even think about doing that unless you're at the same caliber striker, same power that he has. But take the easy road. Grapple the man where he's the weakest that we've seen. He's weak in the grappling department. A lot of people just try to stand and bang with him. But there's not a lot of grapplers in the heavyweight division. I just don't know what Curtis Blaydes was thinking. If he wanted a last shot at the title, bro, like, do what you got to do. Don't go out there and... We've seen the results. We saw what happened. Curtis hit him with some straight shots, which is another thing I love about... not Curtis, I mean... Sergey hit him with some straight shots that is another thing I love about him. He throws straight shots that are fast and accurate, and he clipped Curtis, and he put him down, and he put him out, man. This guy is a finisher. He senses that you're hurt. He is on top of you, gonna knock your head off. That's one thing I love about Sergey Pavlovich, man. He also has, along with the straight shots and all that, and the killer instinct when he senses that you're hurt, he has a finishing mentality. The second he senses you're hurt, he is on top of you. He is trying to put you away. He does not want that second round. And he doesn't need it. But from what we see from Curtis, I mean, not Curtis. God, I keep saying Curtis Blades because it's heavy on my mind. Like, what the hell were you doing, Curtis? What were you doing? Anyways, Sergey, man, he's a phenomenal boxer in this heavyweight division. His best weapon is definitely the straight shots, but his best weapon that I've seen is that rear uppercut. He's knocked out Derek Lewis with that. He's knocked out Tuivasa with that. There was another guy. I'm looking down at the notes, but I'm probably about to slander his name right here. Abdurakhmanov. He hit him with a straight, almost like it was like an uppercut, a rear uppercut that kind of went straight, so he like angled it out like that. But he hit him with that, and he dropped him on his ass, dude, and he finished him. He just swarmed him and finished him, man. He's done a lot of damage with that straight uppercut, man. And to me, he's definitely top 3 heavyweight right now. I don't know if they give him Jones after, if he ends up fighting Stipe. Who knows what John Jones and Stipe are going to end up doing. But I feel like they should do a number 1 contender at heavyweight. I really would like to see him against Cyril Gane, even though Gane's coming off that embarrassing loss to John Jones. I think that would be a good matchup. We have a heavy-handed striker against another striker in Gane who has the finesse, the movement, the technical ability of a light heavyweight or a middleweight. This man moves so good, man. In and out of the pocket, and he's got power too. He's shown that in the Tuivasa fight and like the Derek Lewis fight. He hurt both of them and put him away as well. But I think that'll be a good number 1 contender spot right there. We'll do Sergey versus Cyril Gane. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if John Jones and Stipe fight each other, if that's going to happen, if they'll just go ahead and give Sergey the title shot before John Jones retires, or who knows what John Jones is going to do at this point. But that's another big question right there. Sergey Pavlovich is definitely number 2 to 3 in this division, unofficially in my book right here. But how can he handle John Jones, who is another big heavyweight? He's got a longer reach than Sergey. Sergey's got an 84-inch reach, but John Jones has half an inch on that. But that's a big weapon that Sergey uses on other people, is the reach advantage. He can touch you from super far away before you can even be in range to touch him. And another thing is we haven't seen him out of the first round, so we don't know what can happen. Is the gas tank there? John Jones has gone 5 rounds with light heavyweights, so he's got the cardio. He's got the experience. He's got the ground game. If anything, if John Jones was fighting Sergey, what I'd say was to go and take him to the ground and pound him out, because it's shown that he's weak in that department. We haven't really seen what he's capable of after the Alistair Overeem fight. We haven't seen him grapple very much on the ground with anybody. Anybody just wants to stand and bang. So I feel like Sergey will definitely be a future heavyweight champion after John Jones retires. Because either if they fight or not, I think Jones smokes Sergey in the 2nd or 3rd round. I think he just overwhelms him. I think he outlasts him. He just takes him down, grounds him out, and then after that, Sergey will have nothing to answer for. He'll probably be gassed out or submitted or stopped as well. But I think Sergey is a future heavyweight champion once John Jones retires. That's my honest opinion right there. I think Jones definitely beats Stipe. Stipe is an old man out there. No one really wants to see that. Why is the UFC trying to put that together? No one wants to really see that. We already know what's going to happen with Stipe unless he gets lucky and catches him, but I don't know, man. Jones I feel like he's unbeatable. He's the damn sure the GOAT, the MMA GOAT, and he's going to retire undefeated, and then after he retires, we'll go ahead and vacate that title, go ahead and give Sergey Pavlovich that title, because I don't see anybody in that top 5 beating him at all, unless it's Cyril Gane and he just doesn't get caught. You know, Cyril Gane got caught by a Tai Tuivasa and got dropped, so we don't know if Sergey catches him, if he just flatlines him, so we don't know. I think that'll be a good fight right there. That's what the UFC needs to do. They need to do Pavlovich versus Cyril Gane. But that's my idea on it. I know I'm a little late to the party. I'm a little late to the party on this one, but I've been a little busy and all that. But hopefully y'all are still around listening, and I hope you all guys enjoyed it. Catch y'all next time.